If you're looking for enjoyable games to play with friends, here are my top 10 recommendations that truly come to life when experienced with a group, unlocking the full potential of the game. Most of these games have positive reviews, and most recommended by other players too. First game that I would like to recommend is Grounded.
Special breaking report. More local teenagers have gone missing. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of...
Well, this game is one of the greatest survival game exists today. Grounded is a survival action-adventure video game developed by Obsidian Entertainment and published by Xbox Game Studios. In this fun game, you'll be running around a cool backyard, grabbing materials, making cool stuff from dead enemies, building strong structures, fighting creepy bugs that freaked out my co-op buddies, exploring tough dungeons, leveling up your character, and more. The game introduces a unique and enjoyable concept, standing out in a market with few titles where players explore their surroundings from the perspective of an ant-sized character. I'm optimistic about the potential for additional updates, as this co-op experience is truly one of a kind and worth the buy. Next is Raft. It is a survival game, but it's not your typical struggle to survive deal. There's a whole bunch of mystery behind those islands, and the story unfolds bit by bit as you explore. Picture this. You start the game on a tiny wooden block floating in a huge ocean. Armed with just a plastic hook, you gotta gather stuff to stay alive and build your makeshift home, a raft. As you chill on your raft, you gotta keep an eye on the hunger and thirst meters. Letting either drop to zero means you're in trouble. Health starts slipping away. And no, you can't just grab a handful of seawater for a quick drink. You'll need to set up a purifier to make it drinkable. Food-wise, you've got options, farming, fishing, and even a bit of hunting. Raft really kicks in when you play it with friends. It's a blast exploring together, making it a go-to co-op game for any group of players. Here's another awesome co-op game for you and your partner. It Takes Two. This gem grabbed the Game of the Year title in 2021, and that's a big deal. It means this game is way cooler than most stuff that dropped that year. Developed by Hazelight Studios and published by Electronic Arts, It Takes Two is an action-adventure platformer that's pure gold. The story, characters, worlds, and mechanics, all top-notch. Seriously, each new world in this game brings fresh abilities and settings. You and your partner really need to team up to tackle the obstacles. Every world is a blast, unique and super fun. The visuals are stunning, beautiful worlds and cool characters. May and Cody, the main characters, are written and performed so well. The designs are jaw-dropping, and we've laughed and got all the feels numerous times. It's a non-stop good time, always keeping things lively and exciting. The game throws in a mix of familiar and new mechanics, plus some cool nods to legendary games. If you're looking for fun, It Takes Two has got it all.
What are you doing? You're not feeling it? No. Okay. You're entitled to your own opinion.
Next, let's talk about Party Animals, a multiplayer, physics-based brawler party video game developed by Recreate Games and published by Source Technology.
Oh, brother, help me! Yeah, sure.
Honestly, this game is one of the best party games you gotta try with your friends. Go ahead, play it, and you'll unlock some cool stuff in-game. It's got fun game modes with hilarious physics, making for a fantastic experience. Plus, you earn a bunch of in-game currency for free.
Let's interview the game producer.
What inspired you to make so many outfits for these cute animals?
Many!
If you've played Gang Beast, Fall Guys, or Human, fall flat. Imagine combining all that fun. The animals are cute, and the maps are great. It all adds up to a game I can't get enough of, especially with new stuff being added. Party Animals delivers a mix of excitement and laughs, especially when you're playing it with your friends. Sunken Land has been generating a lot of buzz among gamers, and is it worth it? Yes. It's another water world survival game that offers an exhilarating post-apocalyptic experience set in the near future, where most of the Earth is covered in water. It's a unique gameplay setup, with the majority of your time spent underwater, something not commonly seen. The mechanics are familiar survival game fare, with crafting and such. Excitingly, Sunken Land is slated for numerous updates in the future, including dedicated servers, smoother gameplay, and additional environments like underwater biomes. This game is a one-of-a-kind co-op game to play, especially with friends. Think of it like Raft, but with a twist, you're submerged underwater. It's essentially a combination of Raft and Rust. For players who enjoy the idea of surviving in a world submerged in the ocean, battling for resources, and taking on mutants, Sunken Land is likely right up their alley. Let's talk about Rust, a multiplayer survival video game crafted by Facepunch Studios. This game is an absolute gem for cooperative play, offering a wealth of content. It truly shines when you gather a large group of players. We're talking about a community on your server. The game's potential truly unlocks with numerous players, providing a top-tier experience. Players are currently enjoying a fantastic time, with more crafting options, thrilling adventures, and a ton of content to create. In Rust, your progress is shaped by your actions, leading to different paths and decisions. It's a survival of the fittest scenario, but the real essence lies in having a blast with your community. Regarded as one of the best games ever, Rust stands out as a highly recommended cooperative gaming experience. There are numerous updates happening, making it worthwhile to grab the game now.
Let's go to a place where everything is made of blocks, where the only limit is your imagination.
The next game is one of the OG survival games that exists, Minecraft. No one can defeat Minecraft when it comes to creativity. This is a solid game with a solid foundation. A top-tier game where age is not really a thing here, as long as you guys will enjoy it.
Build a majestic castle, invent a new machine, or take a ride on a roller coaster. Play with friends. Build your own little community.
Minecraft is a sandbox game developed by Mojang Studios and originally released in 2009. It's a game made from blocks that you can transform into whatever you can imagine. If you're playing this with your friends, you're winning. It's a good game with massive contents, a lot of biomes to explore, some mechanics that make the game interesting, and of course, creatures that you will encounter as you go out in different places. Everybody loves Minecraft, and this survival mode has existed for how many years? Because it's a very good game. As long as you've mastered crafting items here, you're good to go on adventure, and of course, with your friends. Sea of Thieves is the next game. If you aspire to be a legendary pirate, this is the one for you. It is advised to play this game with friends as you embark on an adventure in the sea. You must overcome obstacles in order to become a sea legend. The action-adventure game Sea of Thieves was created by Rare and released by Microsoft Studios in 2018. There are numerous free DLCs for this game, and it also includes story-based quests that provide a bit of depth. Enjoy the finest PvP pirate experience by playing it with friends and meeting other players. It does a fantastic job of capturing the attitude and look of being Jack Sparrow. Nothing compares to the rush of fighting a sea monster or a skeleton lord at random while fighting tooth and nail with your crew. You should play this unique cooperative game right now with your buddies. Second to the last, LEGO Fortnite. Well, this is one of the newest games released before the 2023 ends. LEGO Fortnite is basically another multiplayer survival game, much like Minecraft. But the big question is it worth hitting download? Well, of course, it's LEGO. Since the game is just fresh, I can say that there are only few contents at the moment, but still a playable co-op game with your friends, and take note that this is free. Knowing Epic Games, they will definitely cook something in this game. It'll be a huge waste if they didn't put any effort in this game after being released. But yeah, again, this game is one of a kind co-op game with unique features and building structures with the sound of Lego bricks. There's no limit here, and it can build your imagination, which is what I'm expecting from this game.
The company is hired. You'll have your very own ship, your very own crew. Your job? Collect worthless garbage to return to the company desk. It's easy.
The last recommended game for this video is Lethal Company. Well, the majority of those who bought this game enjoyed it, and this is a game that's for everyone and a must-play co-op game of 2023. Now that the sole indie developer is planning for more updates, this is a hilarious and thrilling game you should play with your friends. This game already has 200k reviews, most of which are overwhelmingly positive, meaning that the majority of those who bought it enjoyed it. This game also won the Better with Friends award in the Steam Awards 2023 because it was legitimately a good game to enjoy with your friends. To sustain its position in the gaming industry, a substantial update that breaks the game's repetitive loop is necessary. The game's true strength lies in its multiplayer aspect, and it caters well to the current trend of gamers favoring co-op experiences over competitive and stressful ones. Must-play game this year. Now that I've mentioned the top 10 co-op games that you must play in 2024, try to check them out now and buy them. Oh, and by the way, those games are very cheap and top tier, so there's nothing to worry about pricey games with a lack of content. I'm pretty sure that these games are the best. Thank you for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe.